Hello and welcome to your Newsmax Now update. I'm John Bachman. New details are emerging now about the gunman charged with the deadly shooting at LAX last Friday. Police say suspect Paul Ciansana acted alone after being dropped off at the airport by a friend who authorities believe was not aware of the shooter's plan. Meanwhile, court papers show Ciansana left a letter saying he made a conscious decision to kill TSA agents. Among them was 39-year-old Gerardo Hernandez. He was pronounced dead, while two other TSA employees were also wounded in this shooting. Also now, many people are starting to ask, should TSA agents be armed? Passenger Scott Green witnessed the shooting. He was among more than 100 people who had to run for his life.
It just didn't make sense to me. I thought, that guy had a gun and no one was there to stop him.
Also, agents are now wearing black bands on their badges in memory of Hernandez. Ciansana is currently in the hospital under the watch of armed guards. And President Obama hits the road, hoping to shore up eroding public support for the Affordable Care Act amid the litany of problems that have plagued the rollout of healthcare.gov. That website has repeatedly crashed during the first months of its existence and was down again for repairs over the weekend. A new poll shows that 48% of Americans surveyed believe the government has done a poor job of implementing the new healthcare law. The White House says the site will be fixed by the end of the month, but Republicans remain skeptical. Even some Democrats want healthcare.gov taken down until things can get sorted out.
I said this directly to the President's Chief of Staff. They ought to take down the website.
The president's tour comes amid the announcement that top hospitals across the nation will only be accepting a few of the Obamacare policies, leaving many people without premium health care that may have been covered under their personal plans. And turning now to Egypt, deposed President Mohamed Morsi had a brief but chaotic court hearing today. Many in the courtroom started chanting and cheering down with military rule, as many others, including members of the Egyptian press corps, shouted for Morsi's execution. Morsi says he is being held against his will. The trial has been adjourned now until January the 8th. And tens of thousands of demonstrators packed the streets of Monday outside the former U.S. Embassy in Tehran, Iran, in the biggest anti-American rally in the capital in years. Protesters are showing their support for hardline opponents of President Hassan Rouhani's outreach to the U.S. The protests occur every year, though, marking the anniversary of the 1979 embassy takeover following the Islamic Revolution. But this year has taken on more of a sinister role after groups like the Revolutionary Guard have chanted "Death to America." And coming up next on Newsmax Now, see what GOP Congressman Frank Wolf says about the most important questions that remain unanswered about the Benghazi terror attack. Plus, bullying in the NFL. Is it a real thing? The Miami Dolphins have now suspended one of their players for just that. See what led to the unprecedented punishment. Next.
Larry works on the construction site when he's not held up with constipation. Mary sits all day at a desk, which does little to relieve gas and bloating. You can't schedule abdominal discomfort, but you can help alleviate it with Bactipro. Developed by holistic medical doctor David Brownstein, Bactipro is the fiber probiotic supplement that comes in the form of an easy-to-eat, tasty wafer. It includes the most essential ingredients necessary to help support your healthy digestive and immune function. Experience the results. Learn how you can receive a 30-day supply of Bactipro. Just visit Bactipro.com/offer. All you cover is a $4.95 shipping fee. Act now, and you'll also be given instant access to our downloadable special report, A Doctor's Guide to Probiotics and Your Health. Do something about your digestive health now. Get your 30-day supply at Bactipro.com/offer. That's BACTIPRO.com/offer. Limited time only. Bactipro.com/offer.
Hi, this is Dick Morris. Obamacare is taking full effect this year with over 15,000 pages of regulations. You need to know how this law affects you. That's why you should get your copy of Obamacare's Survival Guide. It's easy to read and the best guide to the new law. Even if you're currently insured or a senior on Medicare or a business owner, a medical professional, or really any citizen, you need the Obamacare Survival Guide. In it, you'll find about hidden taxes, fees, and fines, including a 40% tax on some health plans. I warned you about Obamacare. It's rationing, Medicare cuts, and will trigger doctor shortages. Now the Obamacare Survival Guide gives you the simple steps to protect your family.
Get the Obamacare Survival Guide at bookstores everywhere. It's already an Amazon bestseller. Or get our special $4.95 offer and save $15 today. Go to Obamacare311.com. Obamacare311.com. That's Obamacare311.com.
Hi, this is Mike Reagan. You need to watch out because thousands of new Obamacare rules are currently being implemented, and few know what the law says or does. Listen to what Senator Max Baucus, one of the authors of the Obamacare law, recently said.
I tell you, I just see a huge train wreck coming down, and I don't see any results yet. I just see a huge train wreck.
He's right. So protect yourself from this train wreck. Get the #1 bestseller, The Obamacare Survival Guide. Newsmax says it's the best guide to the new law. Join more than 500,000 Americans who have their copy.
Get the #1 bestseller, The Obamacare Survival Guide, at bookstores everywhere. Or get our special $4.95 offer and save $15 off the cover price by going now to Obamacare311.com. Obamacare311.com. That's Obamacare311.com.
And welcome back. Miami Dolphins offensive lineman Richie Incognito has been suspended indefinitely for allegedly hazing a fellow player via racially charged and threatening text messages. Incognito took to Twitter Sunday demanding that his name be cleared in the situation. The Dolphins, meanwhile, say the move is in the best interest of the team. And Virginia's Frank Wolf has been pushing harder than almost anyone in Congress for the release of more information about the 9/11 terror attack in Benghazi. He wants that information to become public, and we asked Wolf during an exclusive interview, what are the most important questions that remain unanswered?
There are so many. One, what was the CIA doing there? Were they moving weapons? Were the weapons going into Syria?
That's going to do it for this edition of your Newsmax Now update. I'm John Bachman. Remember, for more exclusive interviews and content, stay with Newsmax TV and Newsmax.com. Now here's the Steve Malzberg Show live from New York.